And as promised, friends of the Happy Half Hour, we got special guests here today. And not just any guests. These are international guests. And not just international guests, but the International Fans of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, Kai Beuchling, Moritz Haist, the Panthers International Fans of the Year. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Great to have you guys. And I got to tell you, I've talked to y'all in the past before. We'll try to overcome the language barrier between the American South and German. We'll do our best. Just be glad I don't have Cassidy with this one. She's from Alabama. It's even harder to understand. Trust me on that one. Well, I guess the first question I have, I mean, you guys have been at this since 2019. You've been involved in the community since 2019. You've got the Keep Talking podcast. Tell me, in a very basic sense, why the Carolina Panthers? How did you guys end up Carolina Panthers fans?
I think Kai has to start because he's much more longer at Panthers fans than I am. So, Kai, your story.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty much a Panthers fan since the beginning of the franchise. I'm a football fan since I was young, and the time the Panthers came to the league, I searched a team I can cheer for, and the Carolina Panthers were there and were my team from very much the beginning.
That's great. Moritz, how about you?
Yeah, it's less romantic than that. So when I started to getting into football, it came after a vacation in the United States, and I went to a preseason game between the Giants and the Jets. So yeah, it's not that kind of entertaining, but I want to understand the rules and get into American football. And then I thought, okay, I need a team to follow the league and to follow the sport. And then I had a look at different teams, and some friends gave me advice. And then I looked at the Panthers and said, okay, this team got cool colors. They had cool jerseys, the black and the blue, and big hats. I like, and my friend said, hey, and they had this crazy quarterback. It's Cam Newton. You should follow this team. And then I followed this team, and didn't take that much time, and I fell in love. And now we are here.
That's awesome. And one of the things that's fascinating to me, I mean, growing up in the United States, following American sports, it's easy for us to follow American sports, but in watching international soccer and following Harry Kane to Bayern Munich, that kind of stuff, learning about those other cultures, you realize how much effort it takes. I mean, you've got to really try to be an American football fan in Germany. You know, as you guys have expanded and kind of developed that community, how do you guys stay plugged in?
Yeah, it's easier the last years. You can follow football, American football around here, everywhere. So it is becoming easier since the 90s. For example, I played football by myself, so I'm good in this sport. I know very much about it. But the last years were very easy to follow the sport over here. It's becoming bigger and bigger.
I think one of the things that was so cool for me about being in Munich last year was the tangible sense of passion about American football there, and the Carolina Panthers in particular. I mean, everywhere you went, there were people wearing jerseys, and just being in the stadium that day, the passion was incredible. I love the singing. This is one thing I want to bring to the United States. I want to bring the way you guys sing in stadium back home and do that every week.
I mean, it's a special kind of a culture thing, especially in the European soccer community. The singing in the stands, I think it's very special. And I've seen a lot of American guys, especially after the Munich game, who was kind of overwhelmed about this kind of hype inside the stands.
It really was. It was such a cool environment. I mean, and how did Country Roads Take Me Home? How did John Denver become the official theme song of American football?
I think I was live at the beginning of his second career inside the German stadium. The first NFL game in Germany, the Seahawks played against the Buccaneers. It was in Munich 2 or 3 years ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They played it after I think after a timeout or during a timeout, and so yeah, the Germans and especially the Bavarian people liked it, and they started singing. And the game on the field, it goes on, and Tom Brady threw a pass, and everything is the entire crowd didn't stop singing. And I think this was the most surprising thing especially for the Americans, that the Germans didn't stop singing when Tom Brady placed the ball. So maybe that was the birthday of country roads and American football.
It was amazing stuff. There's true. People can say whatever they want about this crazy mixed-up world we live in, but when you get 70,000 people together in a stadium and they're all singing the same song, we're all the same, gang. We're all the same. It was just an incredible amount of enthusiasm and energy in that building, and guys picked up on it too. I mean, I remember players coming back from it just talking about the energy in that stadium and how cool that environment was. I think our friend Bryce Young said he was super grateful for all the fan support there. So Bryce is here in the background with us. So he dropped by to say hello. And he's not the only one we've got special messages from. We got a quick video here from our good friend Mike Rucker. Check this out.
Hi, I'm Mike Rucker, former Carolina Panther. I want to say congratulations to Kai and Moritz on being named Carolina Panthers 2024 International Fan of the Year. This is a remarkable achievement. It is a true testament to your unwavering support, passion, and dedication. Fans like you are the heart and soul of everything that we do, and your energy and enthusiasm never goes unnoticed. As the 2024 Carolina Panther International Fan of the Year, we would like to invite you to the NFL Draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's right, April 24th and 25th. Congratulations and keep pounding.
So there you go. You've been welcomed to it by Panthers legend Mike Rucker. How's it feel?
Wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Such a great message to us. I'm out of words.
Yeah, and so you guys are headed to Green Bay for the draft.
Yeah, unbelievable. Didn't thought this will happen one day when we started our small Panthers podcast, and a few years later a Panthers legend like Rucker welcomed us and sent us a video message, and we're going to the NFL draft. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Yeah. You guys are going to have a great time. Green Bay is also one of those really unique places in the NFL. It's very similar in that regard in terms of the authenticity of the fan passion. I mean, it's a very small community compared to a Munich or even a Charlotte. So it's a small town. You won't have much trouble getting around. You probably aren't going to get lost in Green Bay. I can't promise you the same level of public transportation or any of the amenities like that. But the feeling they have for the football in Green Bay, Wisconsin, is unlike it is anywhere else in the country in a lot of ways, just because it is such a small community, so welcoming. So you guys are going to have a great time. Well, you're going to be there. You're going to be boots on the ground. So if we call you looking for draft coverage, you're going to help us out, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, yeah.
All right, I love it. So if you had to make a pick for us right now, number 8 overall, who are you sending to your beloved Carolina Panthers?
Jalen Walker.
You're going Jalen Walker, the versatile defensive piece for this thing. That makes a lot of sense. You can put him in a lot of places. I've told people before, he reminds me of a Frankie Louvu, a guy who's just high energy all the time. And if you can be like Frankie Louvu, that's always a good thing to be.
Yeah, really. It's the same for me, Jalen Walker. Yeah, right.
Yeah. See, they're on board. All defense all the time, even with all these free agent signings that we've been talking about for the last week or so. I agree with you guys. I don't know if it'll be Jalen himself, but I got a feeling it's going to be somebody to add to that defense. So this has been awesome. This has been awesome. Guys, I'm excited for you to get to experience Green Bay in the same way I'm excited that we were able to come over to your place and be in Munich and experience something that none of us who were there is ever going to forget. So I appreciate you guys. Kai Beuchling, Moritz Haist, our International Fans of the Year.
Thank
you so much.